Their baby kept disappearing from the crib. The parents then realized the unthinkable. Parents are always concerned with the safety of their children, especially when it comes to newborns. Babies need constant attention, love and affection to feel safe and cared for. To enhance their baby's safety, they buy baby monitors, security cameras, strollers and car seats. One couple had worked very hard to make sure their baby was always safe, especially at night. They purchased a comfortable, high-quality baby crib for their daughter. However, after some time, they noticed something strange going on in her bedroom. Every night, their 15-month-old baby would disappear from her baby crib and be found the next morning wandering around the house. They knew she was too small to get out of the crib on her own, so they installed a security camera in her room to find out what was going on. And what they saw on the monitor left them at a loss for words. Chris and Nina Cardinal were an ordinary couple from Arizona who had recently welcomed baby Chloe into the world. They fell in love with the girl from the very first moment they saw her. The Cardinals swore they would do everything in their power to keep her safe. Unfortunately, one day, something indescribable happened in their daughter's bedroom at night. Raising a newborn wasn't easy for them. Baby Chloe would often cry and keep her parents awake at night. They couldn't tell whether she was hurting, hungry, or just needed some attention. Her safety was their biggest concern. The Cardinals purchased a baby monitor and a comfortable baby crib with a safety guard to ensure their daughter was safe at night. The first few months went by quickly. They would put their daughter into her crib and monitor her activity through the baby monitor. She would often wake them up by crying, although after some time she started sleeping through the whole night. The couple was a little relieved as it seemed like their daughter was doing well now that she wasn't crying so often anymore. But then they noticed something very odd in her behaviour. One night, after putting Chloe to sleep, they went to bed. She didn't wake them up during the night. Chris and Nina were finally able to catch up on some sleep. The next morning, Nina went to Chloe's room to check on her. She couldn't believe her eyes when she realised her daughter's crib was empty, with no signs of the girl in the room either. Nina ran to Chris with devastating news. Together they started looking for Chloe in the house and calling her name. They searched for her in every room upstairs, but Chloe was nowhere to be found. When Nina went downstairs, she saw something that made her hair stand on end. Her daughter was sitting on the floor of their living room. She looked calm and relaxed. Nina was relieved, but at the same time she felt mystified by her daughter's behaviour. She asked Chloe how she managed to get out of her crib, open her bedroom door and come downstairs by herself. Chloe didn't say anything. She giggled and continued walking around the room. To them, it felt like she knew something that they didn't know. The couple was shocked and confused. They couldn't wrap their minds around how their 15-month-old baby girl made such a long journey on her own. In the end, they decided to forget about the strange incident and hoped that her daughter wouldn't escape from the crib ever again. Little did they know what was about to happen next. The next night, Chris and Nina put their daughter in her crib again and hoped that she wouldn't escape this time. Unfortunately, a few hours later, their worst fear had come true. Nina and Chris woke up a couple of hours later to the sound of their daughter singing and moving around the house. She had escaped from her room again. Nina checked the baby crib to make sure the gates weren't broken. Everything in Chloe's room seemed ordinary. She knew Chloe couldn't get out of the crib on her own as she was still very small. It was only possible for her to escape with someone's help. Despite their best efforts, their daughter kept getting out of her room on a nightly basis. Every night, Chloe would wake her parents up by escaping from her crib and wandering around the house, singing and playing with her toys. Nina and Chris were losing their minds. How was Chloe getting out of her room every night? Nina and Chris began to lose more and more sleep themselves. They knew it wasn't safe for their daughter to be wandering around the house at night on her own. They had to come up with a plan on how to solve this strange problem. And soon they figured out a way to find out what was really going on in her bedroom at night. Chris and Nina decided to purchase a baby camera and install it in Chloe's bedroom. It was the only way for them to find out how their daughter managed to escape from her crib every night. Once again, the Cardinals were woken up in the middle of the night by Chloe running around the house. Exhausted, they went to the baby camera to see what had happened. The result was not at all what they expected. The couple watched the recording in fascination and amazement. At approximately 6 in the morning, the door to Chloe's room opened and 2 of their family dogs ran up to the crib and started waking her up. They saw their 2 golden retrievers running in and out of their daughter's room with excitement. They were gently tapping the girl and licking her face. Once Chloe fully woke up, she eagerly hopped out of the crib and followed her furry friends into the hallway. Nina and Chris finally got an explanation for their daughter's behaviour. As it turns out, she had help all along. Every night, Chloe would follow her 4-legged friends around the house and play with her toys instead of sleeping. The Cardinals were relieved as it was nothing more than a silly escape with the help of the family dogs. Has anything similar ever happened in your family? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more content.